Hey, what's up, everybody? BDO 44 coming at you with another video. All right, so the Lakers are down 54-52 to the LA Clippers at the LA Clippers Arena, which is also known as our building. We already know that, but it's their home floor. And it's basically Paul George versus everybody else, because that's pretty much what's going on. It's the Paul George show. He's 8 of 11 at the moment and cannot miss. Luke Kennard has chipped in with 10 points, but nobody else pretty much doing anything for the Clippers. But the thing about it was they were able to get out to a nice 13-point lead early on in the game. Let me flip this camera around. There we go. Early on in the game, because they were able to force 7 turnovers. The Clippers were. They just pretty much got a turnover on all of our stars. Everybody was turning the ball over a little bit early on. And it led to them being able to get some points, but it wasn't sustainable because, of course, we were able to take care of the ball from there. Since all the turnovers were forced, we were encouraged by the fact that we literally had not turned the ball over without a little help. And then the key to it was Lakers trying to force the ball to AD, and the Clippers doing a good job of swarming him from the backside and kind of sending people at him to kind of make it hard for us to kind of send the ball over the top. And so they were able to steal the ball in situations where we were forcing it. So once we figured that out, we were able to kind of take care of ourselves. LeBron James hot shooting. Finally, the three's falling. He's hit 2 of them. He's 6 at 9 so far. Um, love that. Anthony Davis caught a couple lobs. We've been looking for him, but that's never been a problem in the first half. It's a problem in the second. So, with the Lakers having issues in the third quarter, basically every game this year, this is going to be very key for us. We had a situation where obviously we were down big. We've clawed our way back into the game by playing some really good defense, shooting the ball very well from 3, believe it or not, like 46% or something like that from the 3 so far. And, just making sure that our turnovers are down. If you remove the turnovers that were forced, we only have 2 turnovers. So you got to consider that. Russell Westbrook is driving at the basket very well. Started missing layups early on, turned the ball over 3 times, but made some good plays for others and started to connect on some of them layups later on in the quarter. So he was a big part of the catalyst of getting us back in the game. Austin Reeves is being more effective tonight than he has been in the past. Rebounding the ball, drawing charges, just doing the little things, getting in the passing lanes and stuff like that. You love to see it. His 3-ball fell as well, so we want to see him continue to be aggressive, driving at the lane. Troy Brown's been really good for us, as usual. Very aggressive, shooting the ball, doing excellent stuff going laterally, keeping up with people defensively. I just love what he's doing on both sides of the floor. Very aggressive player. It's good to have Patrick Beverley back. He's doing wonders for our defense, and I think that's been the difference. When he's not out there, we're a bad defensive team. When he's out there, we're a good defensive team, and I don't think that's a coincidence. The fact of the matter is he just makes fantastic reads, and he finishes defensive plays. It isn't just effort. He's making the right moves. He's doing the right things, and it's very difficult to score over him. So we just got to find a way to find some success with him on the offensive end. Still, it's like pulling teeth trying to get him to get a bucket. I don't know why. His 3 isn't falling. When he drives at the rim, he's rarely looking to lay the ball up. He's usually looking to pass it. I just want him to find his own bucket and let it not be a 3-point shot. He passes up mid-range. And that's another thing that I'm looking at. And this team, the first 10 games of the season so far, I want Darvin Ham to take a look at the mid-range space that our guys tend to pass up. LeBron James tends to pass up mid-range opportunities. Patrick Beverley, I've seen most of our guys, we tend to just not take advantage of space. We'll come around curls, we'll get the curl screen type of action going on, and it will have all kinds of space in the mid-range, top of the key. And I see our guys just continue to dribble into the defense. We have got to try to work that into the equation to get guys to understand how to take advantage of that space that's given. We end up passing the ball, driving into defense, and end up getting a worse shot than what would have otherwise been taken if they just would have stopped, recognized they had space, and pull up. So that's what I want to see LeBron James do a better job of, and let that trickle down to other guys too, because we just as a team need to do better. Teams often leave us open to shoot the mid-range, and guys can take it. It's one of those things where you see them take it in certain situations, but rarely do they take it when it's absolutely open. And so That's just something I'm seeing, you know. It's a little space between after we run curl screens where we can just get off a mid-range shot when we have so much space, and we rarely do. So that's something I've been paying attention to. Rebounding the ball, 21 to 22. I believe we had the edge, but I'm not sure there. But that's a good thing. We want to keep rebounding the ball. Hopefully, we can get a little better there. And you know, just keeping an eye on everybody. You know, as I said, Luke Kennard has 10 points. His shot is falling. Marcus Morris has hit some shots in this game. Zubac's presence has been felt. So, you know, the Lakers just got to continue to chip away. Come out of the third quarter locker room feeling good about themselves and with the intent of getting Anthony Davis the ball, and throughout the second half making sure that he's involved. We don't need more Troy Brown than AD. You know, that's the bottom line. We need AD to get the ball, and we need LeBron James to help him do that. Of course, we want Bron to keep on shooting. If he's going to hit it, it's looking great. And to just work on the defensive end. The guys are working hard defensively, and that energy is helping us continue to take it to this team. And, you know, the Clippers aren't ready. Let's just be honest. This is a team that's playing very, very average for their standards. No Kawhi Leonard out there. We should be able to take it to them. You know, I'm expecting Reggie Jackson to make his presence felt in the second half. Guys like that need to step it up. John Wall decided to play tonight. We thought that he wouldn't be able to, but he's out there. So, you know, we just got to continue doing what we've been doing. They only have one person scoring the ball, basically, and it's Paul George. So if we could find a way to slow him down somewhat, continue to take it to this team, we might get lucky and get a victory on their home floor. And Lord knows we need one because they've beat us 8 times in a row. So that's what I got to say, man. Good first half, Lakers. Let's try to get AD the ball. BDL 44. Thank you all for watching.